All right, I did something important, so I'm gonna reward myself with more of this game that is kind of bumming me out and making me long for simpler times. So last time I murdered away time gushing over the game and reminiscing and rambling. But anyways, Sin attacked Titus's home. We met up with Orin, and then we were transported somewhere else. I ended up alone, and then we found some temple that we were attacked by a monster. We were saved by a girl and her people, and now we're being forced to do work for the people with the guns.
Oh, almost forgot.
Oh, crapper. It's the tutorial. The sphere grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spheres. Let's see how this is done. Can I speed through this? No skip. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna talk. Okay, so actually over this, okay, the first time they introduced this damn thing, I did not understand it whatsoever. I'm like scared I'm gonna click yes or no to redo this. But anyways, like I did not understand this. And so I actually did almost, oh, did I hit the mic? Am I good? I did like, not the majority of the game, but let's say like to Luca. No, past a little bit of Luca to, I'm trying not to, was it Moon Salam? Something like that. I got all the way there without using like this damn sphere grid. Or like not using it well. I don't know, like, I don't know what the hell it was. I just did not use it because I didn't understand it. I basically skipped all this. Apparently, I just didn't want to read. That's also something else I need to do, read. But holy crap, this made the game so much easier. Like, this game is actually really easy as far as I can tell. Even like Square Enix likes to do these really weird difficulty spikes that are like way too random. Like Kingdom Hearts is a great example. I don't know what it was, but like at one point you're taking like 1/10 of your health with every damage, right, by an enemy, and then at one point it's just 1/4 to half. Like you just die in 2 or 4 hits. Apparently I suck at doing fraction math, but yeah, so like even with the difficulty spike in this game, once you start upgrading your characters, holy crap, you get so strong, which I also really like about this game. All right, I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna talk over tutorial. Tutorial's not that interesting. It's basically letting me know that it's basically like a normal like level up system. It's just that I'm more interacting with it, so now I can miss things. There's nothing really interesting about this. I do love the look of it, but it's just, I like it more than Final Fantasy 13's. Okay, is that it? Okay. So do I talk to her again?
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not
I really
active
like
now,
Tara Strong's
but
voice.
there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and
It's really
activate
cute.
it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Jack.
Roger.
All right. Oh yeah, but yeah. Yeah, okay. I don't want to binge too much, but I'm lonely. This game makes me sad, but at least it makes me feel something. Again, I'm trying not to make that sound negative. I understand from certain perspectives that sounds like alarming. Like I was like watching, like I think I already mentioned it last time. Again, this is the same day. I was rewatching, not rewatching, but watching like a bunch of like Dexter, Supernatural, Vampire Diaries scenes, and I was just like, oh, this stuff is so bummer. All right, so I think I'm just, yeah. I'm gonna stack up grenades. Oh, didn't kill on the first shot. Was not expecting that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna steal every single time. Okay. That's fine. They don't do that much damage, right? I love that victory theme. I don't know, like, because Final Fantasy is so like kind of different in terms of like approaching. Is circle not going down? I'm going down so slowly. This angle is just awful. It's like, I don't know where I was supposed to head. I guess I was supposed to head in that direction. This reminds me of Power Rangers Rescue, Lightspeed Rescue. They have like this underground base like this. Wow, I just like hit her with my knee. You know what would look cool on Riku? The Makoto outfit. It kind of fits like her pose and everything. I don't know about her personality, but it didn't fit Makoto's either. See, I could do Persona 5 references now. Oh man, I wonder what's gonna. You know what? I won't play other Personas, but my sister really likes like those large character casts, so I will drop that on her. That will be my experience with the other Personas, not recorded, so I don't have to feel the stress of it. Am I not like? Can I not go up? Yeah. Sweet. I forgot I can have like critical attacks. I've also been like just watching random sitcoms. I watched The Neighborhood because I didn't love New Girl, but I definitely loved. I think I like everyone in that character except for Nick and Jess. Like the main characters, like the Ross and Rachel of that series, they're the only ones I didn't like. I like the Monica and Chandler of that. And the frustration begins early. Elgato is being its lovely self, and it basically skipped my entire battle and whatever frickin' commentary I had, which, you know, I already feel lonely and feel like I'm talking to myself, so it's a good thing, like, these words will never get out anyway. So that's gonna improve my mood. Anyway, I just finished that boss battle and I was headed out. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was talking about because I'm just talking about anything, but now I'm just more bummed out. That's cool. This like the stuff supposed to like, you know, take away my stress. I'm being like really open and crap now because I just feel like I have no one to talk to, so just talking to like screens and crap, but that's cool. I don't know what I was talking about if I said anything worth, you know, even remembering, but yeah, I'm just talking about like anything like that. That's what I'm doing. Now I'm just staring at the clock. I'm not moving anything. It must just, I don't know if it's the Elgato or the wires, but whatever. I'm just so bummed out now. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. I'm like really bummed out now, but I do want to get this game done. Sorry if my mood is like such a killer. Like it's no fun watching someone who's like so bummed out playing games. It's like watching someone rage. Like you either get like fun from it or you just like pouting with them. But yeah, this game is not the game. I love this game. Like obviously Persona 5 didn't love it as much, but the lack of recording capability of the stupid thing didn't like make me enjoy it anymore. But Final Fantasy X, I love Final Fantasy X, but Jesus Christ, Elgato's gonna try to make it frustrating. And again, I'm sorry if I'm like throwing fingers at Elgato. I'm pretty sure they're not that bad, but my experience is not that great, and I'm allowed to be upset with it. Jesus. I don't know. I just don't know what to switch out. This thing is just, like, it doesn't give me like anything that tells me. I just updated it too, the program at least, so I'm assuming it's not the program. It has to be the hardwire. But I'm not moving anything. And you know, just a while ago, it was pretty clean.
It's 'cause you eat too fast.
Now I'm getting like full cuts. Sorry, I'm like talking over everything. The only like good thing is I guess it'll cut down my time or space at least. Those are where I'm finding my positives.
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand.
I don't know what the hell I was talking about. I'm just like rambling. So that's a great laugh.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I'm just like staring at the clock now. I can't like enjoy my game.
Thought we were a fiend.
God, Elgato, you've ruined so many of my experiences with games. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't want to like
you.
insult Elgato so much, but good God, I'm just so pissed at you.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're out
Waiting
there.
for the clock to
Can't you
stop. I
tell?
really am. It's gone, but
Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand.
man,
I'm
there's
a
a lot of
blitzball
butt shots
player.
here. I was looking at my phone. I just looked up and all I can see is her ass.
Star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
That must be so
Did you
uncomfortable. It's got like a bottom strap.
Hit your head or something?
Like I don't know what you call it, an undercarriage, underwear looking
You
strap
guys
thing.
hit me?
And this
Oh,
color
right.
scheme is horrendous.
You
I'm so
remember
glad
anything
this isn't like her
before that?
final costume.
So I told her everything there was to tell
In
about
Persona, this would have been like a
Xanarkand,
full
about life
freaking
there,
flashback.
Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light.
Oh yeah, and Titus
I
isn't
just said things as they
lifeless
came
like
to mind.
Joker is.
But then I started to wonder.
Yeah, I think I was talking about Persona. That's what I was talking about. Not like not rapping on it again. Is that the right word? Rag, whatever.
Say something funny?
Ragging, I guess, right? But like,
You were
my
near
sister really likes full casts like that, so I think I'm not gonna be recording a lot of Persona or Shin
You'll be
Megami
better in
Tensei
no time.
series,
They say
but
your head gets funny when
I'll
Sin's
let
near.
her run through
Maybe
some
you
of
just had
those,
some kind of dream.
and I'll watch and help.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin.
Just,
Yeah.
oh God, so please,
sure?
why you gotta do this to me?
Yeah,
Just
there is
let
no
me
Xanarkand anymore.
do
Sin
it.
destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
All right,
So
sorry,
no one
I'm
plays
talking over
blitzball
story
there.
parts.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Do I talk to her again? Okay, so yeah, I like that they did that. This comes off as like misdirection. And another game I think that did misdirection really well was Until Dawn. Well, how much time I got? Ah, damn, I didn't do the math. So I think I lost 6 minutes, right, to the other one. All right, so 6 minutes in. Okay, but yeah, it's just like obviously there's something going on, and so they introduced like the time travel thing here, right? Like 1,000 years ago is
play
where
blitzball?
Anakin existed. What am I doing?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca.
What is my character doing?
Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
It's time to start.
Huh.
Okay, pause real quick. Yeah, that's why I brought up. So the boss battle that got skipped over, it's very like singular. There's only like one way to do it. Like, I mean, you could do it like just a normal battle, but you'd probably take a lot more damage. And so I know this game does have that issue of like a lot of the boss battle-ish battles, they have to be done in a very specific way, and I think that is one of the weaknesses of this game. I only think that works. I think I already said this in the first part, but because they did it again in here. Like the first one was that bomb. The second one is like I had to like wait for the opponent to like go around, then I go around the opponent because we're in the water. But yeah, I prefer it if it's only like that. If it's following or pre like a real open battle, the way it should be. Like, if they're doing it for cinematic purposes, I'm fine, but they have to leave, like, I think they should have, boss battles should test how you play the game, you know what I mean? They shouldn't be so, why can't I say specific? Specific, what the hell? Yeah.
Miss. You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Yeah, you see, like, I've heard Tara Strong, like, I've heard her do, like, cartoons, and it's not like this. It doesn't sound like this. I don't know if this is just a different voice, but, like, it doesn't sound as animated as, like, the original Japanese audio does, from what I've heard. I haven't played too many Japanese games. I've already said that.
Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Yeah, this game, like, really likes moving you. The pacing in this game is, right now, it's ridiculous. Like, I've had, like, no time in that temple, no time on this boat. But this sets up like a really good concept that's actually organic with the story. And again, it shows off the power of Sin. Sin is here. No idea. Fight it? I don't know.
Whoa! Ah!
slow motion shot again. Aw. And then I think the exposition comes like naturally, right? Like his reaction to it. Oh, I can save again. And the way it's delivered. Like obviously someone said they were from a freaking city 1,000 years ago. You'd be like, dude, that city's been dead for 1,000 years, right? So it comes off like, it works. For me, it works. And then again, because you're, I want to say the fish out of water. Is that the right phrase, right? Like everyone has to explain crap to you. So the exposition also feels natural. Ah, this theme.
Riku!
Yeah, I have no idea how Waka sounds, but I know Americans like giving people accents. I don't know. I don't think Waka has like a Jamaican accent in the Japanese version. Show me your stuff. What the hell?
Hey, you okay?
I mean, it fits him, sort of. I don't know. I mean, I've been to Jamaica. It's kind of islandy. I don't know about like this islandy. I didn't go into the water too much, but we went there on a boat cruise, whatever. And the voice actor had a lot of enthusiasm. Look at those textures on his thing. He's got like fish on his headboard. Oh, look at that transition back. That's cool. Oh, this team is so useless. Sorry. They're wonderful after some leveling, but they are useless. Man.
Yo.
Why do the textures on their faces look so not as good?
Try that move one more time.
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Also, from my small understanding of Japanese, I always wondered if like the difficulty from like dubbing it to English comes because like I think Japanese words are longer, because when I keep on listening to dubs, they always speak really slowly. They're like, how could you do that? You know you're not supposed to do that.
Amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin eggs.
Because I'm wondering, like, because Japanese, as far as I can tell, is like more syllables. Sorry.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice.
I love how the music could just stop, though. Like, they actually
Coach
made
and
scenes.
captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
Brother.
What? You hungry?
Hungry again?
Okay, back to
I
the
just get
village.
moved?
I'll get you something.
Oh my god. Bada, you are the most useless. Is it Bada? Yeah, it's like, no, maybe it's Dado. Kiva is the freaking goalie. Jasu is a striker. Dado, you're fine. It's just that I'm the shooter. Who's this? Oh, hello? Letty. I think Letty's a passer, right? But no, like this guy. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. Oh, I got a potion. Thank you. Sorry, I'm insulting them and just gave me stuff. Is this timer going? Okay.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Yeah, you see how slow he has to like
There were
speed
a
it
whole
down?
lot of
Speed
cities
it
in
down?
Spira.
Slow it down?
Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do
Like the
the
lip
work.
syncing is so bad, but I
And
liked
then,
his pace he's
well,
talking at.
Take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said.
Love the names
If you
Anakin.
ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course,
Way
we
back
must
when?
always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
It's great. Oh, you should have kept going.
But you from the Xanarkand
There's a little
days, that
empty
was a
air
good
there.
one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was
That
everything
bastard
that
just
happened
insulted
to
me.
All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
As far as I know, because I've only played like 6. Some is 6, some is 7. It's actually 6. I think it is 6. 6 originally in Japan. It's 3 in America, right? So Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8. I actually have not played 9. I have. No, I think I gave 9 away to someone who really liked 9. And then 10. Never played online for 11. And then 12 I played some. 13 I played all of, except for the last one, Lightning Returns. But he's as far as I know, this is the only character he's like pulled out of his own world, right? Oh, I like this theme so much. That backstab. Boom, he lands
What's
on
the
top
big
of me.
idea?
God, that would hurt so bad. I'm gonna assume I just follow this thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose orientation, aren't I? Alright, let's just go through this and let the random encounters ruin my life. Actually, am I use this? Let's get to it. Closer I get to cheer, the faster the game gets. Oh, do I even have one? Oh my god, I don't have any spheres. Oh, do I have to go down? Hold up. Oh. The camera changed so low, so I thought I was supposed to go under. Alright, let me see. Let me see what cheer does for me. Alright, that's 114. I'm gonna cheer now. And Waka, how much are you gonna do now? 114 to 130. That did nothing. It's not worth it. Get him. Alright. I don't know. I feel lame because I'm like feeling crap. I don't know. I just miss the past, I guess. Is that why the camera's this low so I can see that treasure chest? I'm skipping it. Watch it be something important. I got things to do. I will never come back here though, will I? Uh-oh. You know what? I'll go for the chest. Is it an antidote? But, man, I don't know. I just want to keep playing, like, games and watch movies. Like, entertain myself with stuff that actually, like, gets to me. I was watching like a video compilation of not the Asian girl. I want to say she's French, from Killing Eve. And I remember watching the first episode of Killing Eve, and I really didn't like it. I have nothing against Sandra Oh. I watched some of Grey's Anatomy, and I haven't really seen her elsewhere. But I like that character from like the compilation, though it looks like that girl kills a fudge load of people. But other than that, but I don't know if I can watch the series, but she seems like the kind of character I want to watch. I don't know. Just been watching sitcoms. Watch The Neighborhood. Yeah, I don't know if that got cut out. I watched The Neighborhood because I like I think his name is Max Greenfield. See, I don't know what got cut out, so now I don't know if I'm echoing freaking commentary. Anyways, I'll shorten it. Yeah, Max Greenfield, if that's his name. Schmidt from New Girl. I wanted to see more of his work. And I'm watching Mom. And I don't know. It's hard for me to like really pick up a new sitcom. I feel like the last sitcom I really liked, like really adored, was like Last Man Standing. And even then, oh, can I go this way? What's happening? Oh, okay. I had like a small invisible wall. This laugh.
Let me go.
got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
I wonder how that sounded in Japanese, because he looks like he was struggling a lot more than that, but the delivery was really like normal.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there.
God, I haven't been swimming
It's
such
so
a long time.
huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right?
Right?
It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
I will say, the one thing I do like about Kingdom Hearts a lot is that
Sure
Sora,
thing.
his expression really like pops. I don't know what they did, but like, I don't know if his,
Ooh, our team is gonna rock, eh?
yeah, I don't know if his expressions pop this much on the PlayStation 2.
I
but
thought then
they
that
look really good
Blitzball
here.
and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
The distance between those two. But yeah, I am curious if that's why English dubbing is so hard, because they have to match it up with the lip syncing, but the syllables are Japanese.
This is where I was born. I
Just
started
they're
Blitz when I was
more,
5.
I want to say.
I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament,
Freaking
I
10
quit.
years.
Time seemed right.
I remember them roasting us at the freaking. Oh god, I love this game.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My
Not a
first
like-
match last year was my big chance.
Out of points though,
But
right?
something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
Man, his hair is
So,
gelled
what's
up
our
so
goal?
high.
I don't care how we do, long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory. When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
I will also try not to play too much blitzball, except for where I need to in the story, since I did too much of that crap on my sister's file, and I got like nothing except for like what, some overdrives, I think. It was not worth it. But you know, it does give me items. I feel like I helped my sister with all the
one from the
elixirs
sea.
and crap.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Something happened now. Who talks like that?
Who are they?
Luzu and
Someone
Gata,
sounds like that, but I forgot who.
Crusaders.
Huh?
All I
Cruise
can think of,
what?
all I can think is of Phoebe
you forgot
from
that
Friends,
too?
when she's doing that accent with Paul Rudd's character, Mike.
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
It looks all bummed.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
I'm mostly sure the majority of people did this, but for anyone who actually like lost that game and restarted just to win that game, kudos to you. You got the right kind of soul.
Be safe,
Oh, the
village.
guitar sounds so nice.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
I'm way off pitch.
Let's see. The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right.
Oh my god,
Over
this
here.
theme is so good.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You
Check.
must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
Yes, the lip sync is like way off, but his pacing is like perfect. It doesn't sound like messed up. Maybe if I try a little
you try.
harder. It just bugs me out. I've been listening to some English dubs, so I don't have to focus on subtitles. But they have just been so slow and awkward.
Not bad. Go
I
present
like that
yourself
they
to the
added
temple
sound
summoner.
design on
Any
all of the
blitzball
steps.
player would
I like how
know
it looks
that
like he's floating
prayer.
because
It
that's
was the
just not what we
blitzball
had.
sign for victory.
Yeah, and I do like that you start to see like more parallels between Zanarkand and I don't know if they gave this world a name yet, but Spira. I'm just gonna call it that because that's what it's called. I don't know when they call it Spira. Did he say that already? He might have said it. All right, just because it was there. What did I get from the other chest? I actually forgot. Was it an antidote like I said it was? Maybe it was a potion because I got 11 of them now. All right, so I believe he told me to go here. I'm like talking so much. I'm so sorry. And I'm like passing through some things. Hello?
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Okay. That's my time. Yeah. You know what? Should I play this until I'm like burned out? I don't know if that's smart. But I'm so miserable here. I got nothing else to do. Even though this game is bumming me out too. I hate, like, I don't know. I've always hated like finishing games. I'm sure a lot of people who actually play these kind of games, like, I don't know, like with the story and you just get like attached to all these characters and then it ends and you're just alone again, if game wise.
It was then, standing in that place.
Oh my god, this music is so good. Oh, music just always takes me in.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Yeah, I do wish we spent a little more time as Zanarkand before, you know, they destroyed it.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
It looked like he got
And
jumped.
finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
He took a step back too.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come
I'm
down
going to
us.
abuse Aeons if I
They are
can.
the blessing of Yevon.
Again, I'm not going to play the game like in any good way, but
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
which is great because you really can't tell the gender of that one on the left. I don't even know if this is a girl or a dude. It looks breastplatey, right? Cool outfits. Outfits. I don't know if I call it outfits. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. All right. I presented myself. Yes. Bye-bye. Ooh, his camera changes. I forgot. Fixed camera. That's fine. If it's showing me if it's a good angle, I'll give it to it. What is this girl doing? Oh. I traveled Spira looking for a land where nobody had heard of sin. I gave up looking. I think it's for the best. Wow. That was really bummer. All right, timer's still going. I'm still pretty good on
Sorry,
time
man.
too.
No time for lunch yet. Take a nap.
The music. Ugh.
You could at
My eyes
least
are
go see
blinking.
how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
Yeah, I got a lot of dream sequences. I don't know what's better, flashbacks or dream sequences.
But it's been nearly.
All right, at least it's somewhat linked.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares cares whether he comes back or not.
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
I don't know. I used to think that was like a weird line, but that's like a really, I don't know. I don't know if I want to call it mature, but it is like a very mature thing to tell a child.
Waka?
Like, why the hell would they care? But yeah. This game makes me sad. Damn it. But I really like it. Okay, I think the first freaking sphere crap is actually not too bad. So I think I can do it without a guide. I will try to do the others with a guide. I just don't want to kill the time. Oh.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays.
Is it my sound or something
If
that
the
this is
prayer
all
is
like
heard,
all of it seems
the
like just a
apprentice
second
becomes
off?
a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Ooh.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, they didn't care about lip syncing it too
Why
much.
don't
That's
you go
fine.
in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Jesus. He's a heathen.
Maybe
Watching all the
this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Cloister of Trials. Those who seek to learn a Yevon's secret art are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way and you will be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Examine objects with X to open the way. My respect for Yuna has increased if she has to do this crap. Touch the glyph. This sounds almost like the Tetris theme. Like, it looks like a religious haunting version of the Tetris theme. Touch the glyph. And yeah, these puzzles have like no thought in them whatsoever. They're just really straightforward, but annoyingly straightforward. Glyph spheres open the way to the chambers of faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. It seems that Besaid spheres are also necessary. And the other ones do something too. Alright. Does it give me a sphere here? Oh, yeah. That's a sphere? Wow, it's really see-through. You can carry only one sphere at a time. One of the dumbest things ever, but okay. Sphere. Sphere. Look how blue it is now. Sphere. Back to green. Sphere. Oh, the one with the moving platforms is so annoying. Do I even want the destruction sphere? I don't really care too much about bonuses. Can I do this? Can I just put it here? Nope. Touch. I'm just like mashing X to make sure I don't miss anything. Whatever's shiny, I'm gonna touch it. What's this? Oh? Sade. Alright, let's try not to do too much of that crap. Can I touch this? Nope. Oh, this camera changes. Alright, I think I've already messed up, right? Can I put something here? Oh, thank God. Alright. Let me see if I can touch this wall. And then... Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this. I think this actually unlocks that, doesn't it? I need to put a Besaid sphere here, though. Ooh, my walking looks so dumb. Alright, might as well. Alright, timer's still going, so that's cool. El gato hurt my players. Alright, let's go get the chest. Can I open a chest, though? Let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can open a chest with the sphere in my hand. Whoopsie. Oh. I don't know. I feel like puzzle games and like all. Oh look, I can open it. Rod of Wisdom. I mean, I already knew that. And a lot of these RPGs aren't that great. But I don't know. Maybe my need for puzzles is like really different from what they require to make inside these games that aren't about puzzles. Move the pedestal set with the sphere to the correct place. If you move it improperly, step on the shiny glyph to return the pedestal to its original place. I use my D-pad here. I hate this push mechanic.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay.
You didn't do anything.
Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here.
Guardians.
It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
That color looks
Summoners
like
go
it's
on a
supposed to be a
pilgrimage
rug.
to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking.
Which one's which?
Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Alright, I think I'm on like the end of my time. But there's no save here, so I'm just gonna go for it.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
What's he thinking?
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
Man, Lulu looks fantastic. Like, not just like sexually appealing, of course, but like design, graphically, they made her look really good. Maybe because her face doesn't have too many features. I actually haven't seen her face, but I remember how it looked. God, I love is that a kimono? Would you call it a kimono? This scene is so good. It's short, but it's so good. Looking like an angel. Look at the sweat coming off of her.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
And I really like her voice actress too. There's some moments where she just delivers lines like, holy crap, they hit.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Oh my god. We're almost done with this intro. Wonder if I should just stop it here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take me something. I might just stop it here. I'm gonna rant for a bit. Let's see. I got the 6 plus the 38. I think it's 44. I'll just rant for a minute, I guess. Yuna is so beautiful. I love Kamari's design. I'm just gonna call out their names. Sorry. You're gonna be like, who the hell are these people if you have never seen it? But I'm assuming you have, and I'm still not spoiling. I don't think names are too spoilery. Lulu is very damn attractive, of course, and she's well designed. Yeah, I really do like basically all the characters. I'm just not in love with them. So very similar to Persona, where I love like very few of the characters, but again, for Persona, I didn't interact with some of the characters as much. But this game, like, I love a select few of characters, but overall, at least everyone is still enjoyable. Even like the pseudo villains, like Donna, is that her name? So enjoyable to have in the game. The Luca people, they're also enjoyable. Like they're so harmless, but we don't like them. I don't know. I'll go to the 40. Damn. I just really like this game. I don't know. That sounds stupid. I hope I hit something else. Like just like some new game. Like the PS5's coming out. And I'm just like, don't really feel much because I feel like I just don't feel like I'm done with the PS4, you know? And I'm still want some games on the PS3. Like I never played Resident of Fate. I never played Folklore, that weird Alice in Wonderland game. Like I'm not expecting anything great from them, but there are games on there that I just haven't played, you know, because they're just too expensive. I started buying PS2 games when the PS4 came out and started really upping my collection. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of great games. Like all the great games I really love, I actually got like Jak and Daxter, but like Sly Cooper. I never played Sly Cooper when I was young. I played that recently because I got it for like $1. You know, sounded pretty good to me, and I didn't even know that was Sucker Punch at the time, and I love Infamous. That's why I think Ghost of Tsushima should be fine. But yeah, I never played Ratchet and Clank. And I know there's a bunch of those on the PS3 and 4. 3 I hear are mediocre. I'm like rambling about nothing now. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so the Sphere puzzle games, not so great. But they're short, I guess. That's probably the best thing about them. For this one, it's short. Later on, they get really not hard and not even that long, but yet it still feels tedious. And then some of it became like a timing thing, which, ugh. I like this game. Like even the gameplay for it is solid enough, but it's really just the characters and story and just the world building and how it all comes together is like what really made this game shine for me. So I'm looking forward to more of that. Since I don't have a save spot here, I imagine I'll be coming back in a little bit to see what I can do. Really hoping this damn thing doesn't crash on me again, but at least it did it from like that good chunk of 40 minutes. I don't know why you can't just be like that more often. But yeah. I got nothing to do. No one to talk to. So here I am. Though I might have someone to talk to in a little bit. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I'll catch you guys later. These videos are gonna go on a little bit longer now. Goodbye.